Julie. Hello once again. I would like to welcome in my next session. That is the face showing second session. So I'll be continuing the same chapter. Page number 94. Okay. First line. Went home during the vacation and met Rahim Bibi. She asked, Bauji, in what class are you studying now? 9th. Last year also you were in the 9th. I felt at a loss for word and couldn't bear to stand in front of her and moved away mumbling, yes, yes. Okay, now here the Rahim Bibi and this author, they were talking. They met for the second, third time and asking about their classes. And he said, this author said he was studying in the 9th class again as he was failed. Okay, so from this Rahim Bibi's question, he was just feeling very shy to the Rahim Bibi and start mumbling, can't speak properly. And by saying yes, yes, he just moved away. Okay. As ill luck would have it, I failed in the 9th a second time and did not go home for a whole year. And after 3 years in 9th, I got promoted to the 10th and then went home. I came across Rahim Bibi again and she asked, now you must be in college. Now, this is the 4th time they're meeting again. And this time, Rahim Bibi asked him, like, now you must be in college. Okay, and he said, no, Babi, I'm in 10th now. I will pass this time and then get a job. I shall arrange for your masani from my first pay. Okay, no, Babi, I'm in 10th class. Okay, and when I get a job, I will buy something, as your masani. That time you show me your face. Okay, now till this time, this Rahim Bibi did not show her face to the author. Okay. No, Bauji, place the first pay at the feet of Chachi. Chachi has to incur a lot of expense to make offering to the deities. She will purchase things for the puja. I shall wait for my masani for another year. Now, he said, no, Bauji. She said, no, Bauji, the first salary, that you have to put on the feet of the Chachi. Because Chachi need to buy a lot of things, for her pujas, deities. She will purchase things for the puja. I shall wait for my masani for another year. It's okay, till, this time I waited from such a long time. I'm ready to wait one more year, okay? She said like that. Okay, and Rahim Bhabi, I did not know that it would be so difficult to see my own Bhabi. Okay, and he said it's very difficult to see, to see my own Bhabi. Okay, I have to pay something. There's discussion is going like that. Okay, Bauji, the more you wait, the stronger will the desire grow. On crossing over the threshold of youth, the desire to see a face does not go. One wishes one would go on gazing. Gaze means to look at something for a long time, that is gaze, okay? They are talking to each other and he said, how long, you will wait to see somebody's face, that much eager you will have, okay, in your mind. Okay, after this time, I had thought that seeing Rahim Babi's face was a bit of fun, a mere play, but now the desire to see her face on a different color, I was determined that I would give her masani out of my own earning. Determined means to make mind strong, to make mind stick. That now the author, make the mind stick. He's just sticking to the point that he determined that I am going to pay, I'm going to buy from something as a masani to Babi and I'll see that Rahim Bibi, right? After some year, I was also married, but Rahim Babi did not lift her veil. Okay, I could not give her masani, and even every now and then when I met her, she repeated, Bauji, I'm not going to lift the veil without having masani. After some years, this author, he was a child when he asked for the first time to this Rahim Bibi to lift the veil. From that time, now the time is to get married himself. After some years, he also got married, and till this Rahim Bhabi did not lift her veil. Okay, and I'm going to lift the veil without having masani. Till today, this Rahim Bibi told the author, I'm not going to lift my veil until you get my masani. Right? Okay. Now one day my wife said. Now he got married. Who? The author. Why does this Rahimu talk to you with such a long veil over her face? Okay. Rahim Babi will lift the veil only after she met Masani from me. As for talking, she talked to me in the same way as Saryu Babi does. Okay. Now wife start cautioning, to the author that why she is, she is not lifting the veil in front of you. Okay. And then he said, she's just like my Saryu Babi. Who is Saryu Babi? Saryu Babi was the one more sister-in-law, with whom they are very close. Okay, Saryu Babi is your own Babi, but Rahimu is Muslim. Okay, now Saryu Babi is your own Bhabi. Okay, is your own real. Okay, but Rahimu is a Muslim. What is your relationship with her? Now the wife start questioning more detail. She is a Muslim first. Okay. And then why you are having this kind of relation? Why she is not lifting her veil? My dear, relation among brothers remembering God by different name do not separate them. Ilamdin's is just like my real elder brother. You may say so, but people don't. You can say like this, but people are not thinking the way you think. Okay. Now both of them, the couple, start discussion. Well, I do not follow what others say. I wish that others would follow what I say. The whole world follow what people follow. But have you ever thought who people follow? She could not reply to this. The month of Ramzan came. Muslims started their fast. I asked Rahim Baby, you do not keep fast? Okay, now they start, talking, like she's not your, we are not cousin, they are Muslim. So why you are having talking? Why she is every time cover her face? So and this author said, I don't care what other people say. Okay, I wish people will follow what I say, what I think. Okay, so this is how they are talking like this. And for some time, and after some time, she could not reply to this. And the month of Ramzan, Roza, came. Muslims start their fast. Fast means to sit without food. They start fasting. I ask Rahim Bibi, you do not keep fast? So this author is asking again to the Rahim Bibi that you are not keeping fast? I cannot fast for many days. I fast just for one day. I am not feeling well. Okay, on which day will you fast? On the day I do not come to fetch water, you can take it that I am fasting. I shall bring sweets for you on that day to break the fast with. Okay, now both of them, again, they are talking to each other. And author asked about the fasting, at the time of Ramzan. And she said, I'm not well, I'm not well. So I cannot keep fast for many days. The day when I keep fast, on that day, you will come to know because I won't be able to come to fetch water from the well. So that day, when I was not, when I was not able to come to fetch some water, that day you are, I guaranteed that I am on my fast. Okay, so this author said, I cannot fast for many days. Okay, I shall bring sweets for you on that day. To break the fast with. Just on the breaking of the fast, the Muslims are eating some delicious, okay? So he said, I will bring you sweets, to break the fast with. No, it is not proper for you to bring sweets for me. Sweets will be brought by him who is supposed to bring them. Sweets will bring by that person who is supposed to get. That means his husband, her husband, okay? For you, the only proper thing is that masani. When I will get it, I will see the Eid moon. When I'll get that my Masani, that day I will see the, hopefully I can see the Eid moon. Okay. After some 6 months, Rahim Bibi start having fever which turned into typhoid and then to the pneumonia. More complications followed. Hakim gave up hope. A doctor was called, but he also held out no hope. After 6 months, the Rahim Bibi start having fever, which turned into typhoid. Typhoid, the sign of typhoid is to have a red spot on our chest, and on the abdomen side, typhoid, and then, typhoid, then to the pneumonia, right? More complications means more serious, she became more and more serious, and then Hakim gave up. Hakim means the doctor who look after the people, who look after the patients. Hakim also gave up. And doctor was called, but it was of no hope, like it is due that she is going to die. One morning, Shamsu came running to our house and said to me, "Since last night, my aunt has been singing and telling everybody around to go and call Bauji." When I said I would go, she said, "Tell Bauji that I am going and he should come to show me his face for the last time." Okay, now one morning what happened was there is a man, okay, who is known as the Shamsu. Shamsu came running to the author house, okay, and then he said to him, "From the last night, my auntie has been sinking. Sinking means the opposite of float, to sink in the water, okay. Now here in this sentence, the sinking means becoming more and more serious, kind of, right? So sinking and telling everybody around, whosoever go to the Rahim Bibi, she is asking to call Bauji. Bauji is the author, okay, for who did not lift her veil. When I said I would go, she said, "Tell Bauji that I'm going and he should come to show me his face for the last time." Means tell Bauji to come very soon to show me his face, okay, to see his face. I understood the situation and set out immediately with the Shamsu. And Rahim Bibi was lying straight on her bed on the cot and her face was uncovered. Now it's after so many years when this author, saw this Rahim Bibi. She was lying on a bed, very serious, no scarf, no veil, from the covering, her face. A fair face on a fair frame, okay, black eyes and purple spot fret on the cheeks, which reminded me of a Greek statue. She was so beautiful, She was so beautiful, that after seeing her beauty, that author remind a statue of a Greek. Okay, Sangmarmari statue. Slowly, she turned her gaze towards me and said in a very low voice, okay. Now slowly, very slowly, okay, she turned her gaze towards me, she turned her gaze at me, gaze, took a look at something for a long time. This is okay, and said in a very low voice, बहुत ही low voice में उन्होंने कहा, "Bauji, I have removed my veil today to get Masani." Okay, Bauji, now I have shown you, I have shown you my face. You may see my face now. Now you can see my face. My life was stuck in my eyes just to see your face. My life was stuck means my life, whole life, my whole breath is in my eyes just to see you one time in my life. You must come along up to the graveyard and place a handful of soil on my face as your Masani. Otherwise, I will carry my craving for your Masani with me to my grave. Now, you have to pay my Masani. What I want is a handful of sand on my face, on my grave, okay? You have to come to my graveyard. That will be my Masani. So this is the chapter. So this was the chapter. I hope you understand. Isn't it a very sad story? demo chora thugun ngija I story bo ma izuk shingmera dikpa jiklo mangpo jikho long mastana dukste mu dikhai mane machwa masani fia then last ka masani bo khachi tongzena then I lakpa gang sabo then ngi zupeka aspurka ga ngi spurbeka tongzeteno hagwale. So this is the story. Okay, I hope you understand the chapter now fully. I hope you will watch my both the videos, and in case if you found any mistake, or if you want to any comment, that comment or suggestion will be more valuable for me. So please write to me on my number. It's on your screen. Tukje che Jule.